How's it going, everybody? I want to another day of trailer park stories. I want to talk to you all about somebody kind of special to me. We really miss him, and it was a young kid by the name of Talon. He was in his early 20s. It was him and his mom, and they lived here for a little while. He was autistic or something like that, and he's super smart, but he didn't exactly have the people skills as far as talking back and forth to normal people, getting a conversation, which we helped him with that. And along with that, he would help out around the park, and that was part of how we helped him out. We'd talk with him and teach him how to talk to people and what you can and cannot say to people. And he would teach us how to do all kinds of stuff, Rubik's cubes and how to look at things differently and measurements and all that kind of stuff. So one day, we had him getting ready to cut down a tree with us, and we had some big limbs were going to fall out in the road, and we told him, all right, Talon, you make sure nobody comes in this road. He says, what am I supposed to say? And I got a chainsaw in my hand, and I'm not really thinking about it, and I really don't censor myself off screen. So I'm like, just tell him road's closed, mother effer. Well, about 15, 20 minutes goes by, and we get our limb cut, and it drops to the ground. My cousin comes around the corner, and Talon stops him. He's like, stop! Road's closed, mother effer! I dropped my chainsaw. I was like, no! You cannot say that, Talon. You cannot say that to people. Not like that. He's like, what? What's wrong? All I said was road's closed, mother effer. Everybody's had a laugh about it since. We keep having laughs about it, but every time it reminds us of Talon. Another thing was Talon was with me. I'm sure if you've watched the Drunkard episode, you know about this one. We seen our drunkard walking down the road. He passed out in the grass, and we go out there to check on him. And he's, oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Which, if you can say you can't breathe, it means that you can breathe. So Talon, leans over to him and says, well, I know CPR. I can help you. And out of the blue, our drunk his eyes are rolling back in his head, and he's like, oh, I can't breathe. And as soon as Talon says that, he goes, don't you let him kiss me! Don't let him kiss me! Don't let him stick his tongue in my mouth! So we laugh. Well, what I didn't tell y'all on the other video is when the ambulance and the cops showed up, our drunkard looks at the cop and says, he tried to kiss me. He tried to stick his tongue down my throat. We're like, no, Talon just said he could give him CPR. And the cop was like, it's okay. It's okay. We deal with this all the time. So the ambulance shows up. They pull in. She gets out, and it is a lady. And I felt sorry for her. But she walks over to a drunkard, and Talon tries to help her lift the drunkard up. And she's like, no, please don't. Well, the wind blew just right. And she all of a sudden hit her butt. Talon hadn't taken a shower in like 2 days, maybe 3. So the smell got to her. So, but that's something else Talon worked on while he was here. He no longer, I don't think, goes weeks without showers. But if you do get to see this, Talon, we miss you, guys. We miss you. And we'll continue to think about you every time we have to close a road or move some limbs. But as always, everybody, don't judge a book by its cover, and have faith in whatever it is that you have faith in. Just keep the faith with you wherever you go.